My name is Stephanie Birch. A relationship I would like to see in the future is a more equitable and just relationship between the university and our local communities, especially the neighborhoods that have been targeted for gentrification, where families have been displaced, where historically different groups of people have been marginalized within those communities that are still feeling those histories in relationship to broader societal action, but also in relationship to the development and growth of the university, and that there is a relationship that I think should be repaired there. And that as representatives of the university, that I feel that we should have a greater responsibility to the communities that lie beyond the walls of the university, but also the communities in which we live, where our children go to school, the businesses that we shop at, the relationships that we have that exist beyond the university. Um, what experiences I would like my successors to feel is I want them to feel experiences. I would want them to not feel some of the bad experiences that I have experienced, as well as people who have come before me, that we have within academia, not just at UF, but broadly, even around the world in academia, places of higher education, the cycle of trauma and anxiety and imposter syndrome that we all feel, that we're all on this hamster wheel. We feel the need to be productive, and the bar climbs higher and higher and higher every generation, and that we can begin to break those cycles, and that the successors who come after us, the students that we are supporting today, and the ones that follow them, that will not have to have those shared experiences, that they can create a new way of participating in scholarship and discourse and being part of an intellectual community that does not mean inscribing and reinscribing these same traumas over and over again. And one thing that I would like to hear on the UF campus that I think would represent a better future is to see more student and community in folks engaging in demonstrations and active protest, having their voices heard. This is in coming to UF, I'm not from here, so this is a little bit different, whereas the university that I went to and I was a student, there was a lot of student activism. Students were taking to the campus's streets to have their voices heard, calling meetings with the top administrators to affect change, to support students, especially the students who were the most vulnerable, to support faculty who were falling through the cracks or who were being crushed by the different layers of oppression for an institution that really wasn't built for them. And in that, we could begin to move the needle and affect change in even small ways. And when I came here, one of the things that I noticed is that there isn't a particular culture of student demonstration to the extent of what I experienced as a student. And I think that that is one of the ways that we can begin to continue to imagine this future, is when we come out publicly, we come out of our offices and our classrooms and our meetings, and we actually have these conversations publicly and express the change that we want to see.